Who's the hottest girl in the world? My Desi girl, my Desi girl. Yes, so it's the return of the Desi girl Priyanka Chopra to Bollywood. Hi, my name is Sunny and welcome to Sunny's Starlight channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the much awaited trailer for the return of Priyanka Chopra, the original Desi girl, back to Bollywood after an absence of 4 years in the film called The Sky is Pink. And so today I'm going to check out the trailer and let's see what it's all about. Let's just dive straight into it. I can't wait.
मैंने बहुत लव स्टोरीज देखी हैं, फिल्मी, वन साइडेड, एपिक। लेकिन मेरी फेवरेट लव स्टोरी, जो थोड़ी ट्रैजिक भी है, मेरे पैंडा और मूज की है।
यार तुम बड़ी डेंजरस हो, यार सेक्सी में।
सेक्सी
चौधरी,
मेरी बड़दादी यार लाल मिर्चों का अचार बनाया करती थी। लगता है आज मेरी मिर्ची का नंबर आया। बना दूं अचार?
इतना चीप है तू। ये गलियां, ये कूचे, मैं तुम्हें शेयर नहीं कर सकती। तुम सिर्फ मेरी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करो।
और तेरे अलावा मुझे किसे इम्प्रेस करना?
मैं पूरी तरह प्रेग्नेंट हूँ।
क्या बात कर रही हो? ये कैसे हो सकता है?
कहा था मैंने तुमसे, ज्यादा स्मार्ट मत बनो, पहन लो कॉन्डम।
अदिति, हम ये रिस्क नहीं ले सकते। शाम तो है। चलिए सब कहिए आयशी।
और हर लव स्टोरी की तरह इनकी स्टोरी में ट्रेजेडी लाने वाली विलन मैं हूँ। डिवोर्स हो रहा है आप लोगों का? अगर हो रहा है तो पार्टनर मैं आपके साथ रहूंगी। मूज बहुत पकाती है।
तुम्हारे लंग्स के बारे में, तुम्हें जो हुआ है उसे बुलसफन लंग डैमेज कहते हैं।
सीरियस कंडीशन है।
मतलब मैं मरने वाली हूँ?
आयशा से कैसे पूछती कि तुझको पैदा करूं या मार?
मुझे नहीं मरना।
तो क्या मरने थे उसे? सिर्फ तुम्हारी बेटी नहीं है वो, मेरी बेटी भी है।
मुझे आयशा के अलावा किसी और के लिए कुछ करना आता ही नहीं।
तुम्हारे हिसाब से तो मुझसे कुछ होगा ही नहीं, क्योंकि आयशा के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही ने किया है, मैंने तो कुछ किया ही नहीं है।
ना तो मुझे तुम्हें कुछ प्रूव करना है, ना किसी और को। तुम बाहर में जा सकते हो।
तुम देखना अदिति, एक दिन मैं इतने पैसे कमाऊंगा, इन चीजों के बारे में सोचना नहीं पड़ेगा।
एक बार आयशा ठीक हो जाए ना, फिर साथ में बैंक लूटेंगे। पागल हो गए अभी तीनों।
तुलसी, सोचो अगर 11 बच्चे होते तो क्या होता?
गाइस, कंट्रोल। पैंडा और मूज की लव स्टोरी हिट हो या फ्लॉप, मुझे इतना पता है कि बेस्ट विलन का अवार्ड तो मुझे ही मिलेगा। अच्छा, आप लोगों की एज क्या थी जब आपने फर्स्ट टाइम किया था?
Okay, wow, 11th of October. So mark your calendars for that. I'm really excited about this film because I was already excited because we're all looking forward to the return of Priyanka Chopra back to Bollywood after an absence of 4 years where she's been living in America. She's starred in the television series Quantico produced by ABC, and then she's done a few sort of films, shall we just say, some with insignificant roles. I mean, there was the Baywatch, and then there was a kid called Jake, and the latest one was Isn't It Romantic with Rebel Wilson. But she had very little to do in these films. So Bollywood's been waiting for the return of Priyanka Chopra, and of course she got married last December, so now to Nick Jonas, so her name is now Priyanka Chopra Jonas, and she started filming this film back just before or after her wedding, I think, and so it was thereabouts when she started shooting for this film. Initially, it was supposed to be the film Bharat with Salman Khan, which was supposed to be her return. Just as well, she pulled out of it because I don't think there would have been as much buzz about it as this probably will cause, I suppose. I was a little bit hesitant about this film because I thought again she may take a little bit of a smaller role in the film, and that she might just actually play a very sort of side character purely because of all her other commitments in Hollywood and also her hectic social life and her recent marriage, which is not even a year old yet. So, she's been seen in very sort of packed in glitzy sort of red carpets and all sorts of things. The last thing we saw her in was a video for her husband's sort of comeback single, which was Sucker, which was a huge hit, and people appreciated her in that. And we haven't seen her, and we've been waiting for this for a very, very long time. And I must say that looking at that trailer, that really shows that, yep, she's front and center of this story. So I was very pleased to see that. Now, this film is actually based on a true life story of a girl, a teenage girl called Aisha Chowdhury, and that's played by Zaira Wasim, who actually has done 2 or 3 Hindi films. First one was Dangal with Amir Khan, and then of course another one with Amir Khan, which was Secret Superstar, and this is her sort of next film after that. So she's done well in the first 2 films. The second film, Secret Superstar, was actually she was front and center of that story completely, so she did very well. So this film also stars Farhan Akhtar, who plays Niren Chaudhary, and it also stars a young actor by the name of Rohit Saraf, who plays her brother Ishan. And it's a story of the 4 as a small family unit. Rohit Saraf actually appeared in, I think it was Diya Zindagi, and of course in Hichki as one of the students. And Farhan Akhtar is an actor, a director, a producer, and the last thing he directed was Don 2, which Shah Rukh Khan, which is a very long time ago now. His last couple of films haven't done that well. His last film was, I believe, Lucknow Central, and also he's been doing a lot of producing and promoting of various films. So this story is about a young girl that a couple have, as you can see from the trailer, and when she was born, she was diagnosed with immune deficiency disorder, and at the age of 6 months, she actually had to have a bone marrow transplant, and that had its complications where you can actually get some side effects. And I think by the age of 13 or something, they actually discovered that she had pulmonary fibrosis, which is the hardening of lungs, and so she didn't have much time to live. It was a terminal illness, and in real life, the girl Aisha Chowdhury actually became a motivational speaker, which we didn't see much of in this trailer, but I suppose they will have that in the film somewhere, because she did a couple of years of traveling up and down the country and around the world, giving motivational speeches. She even did a TED Talks episode giving this kind of speech, and she traveled around with an oxygen tank everywhere, and she was very weak, and unfortunately she passed away at the age of 18. I think it was in 2015, so it's not very long ago that this girl passed away. But she also managed to write a book, and tragically, the book was released the day after she actually passed away. So it's a very sort of compelling story to find out what it's all about. But I was very pleased to see that it's the journey of Priyanka and Farhan, where it starts off. It's a 25-year journey, I think, because it starts off before the birth of their children. They have this epic sort of love story. then they sort of get married, they have kids, or they have one child, which is a son, who's perfectly okay, and then they have this unplanned baby, as you can see, and they decide to go ahead with the pregnancy, and they discover when the baby's born that all is not well with this baby, and of course then their life sort of goes into a bit of a disarray because they're fighting to keep their daughter alive, doing things. Like taking her to the best doctors, getting her the best treatment, that sort of thing. So of course that's going to have some kind of strain on the couple's relationship. And I don't know whether it was a joking thing because the girl said, "Are you getting divorced?" And she has a name for her mum and dad. She calls her dad Panda and calls her mum Moose. And of course she said, "If you're getting divorced, I'm going to stay with Panda because Moose is a bit of a headache." So she has that kind of sense of humour, which sees her through this kind of adversity. And I think the film, the clip that we saw, the trailer, was littered with sort of little funny sort of moments in their slice of life, and it made me smile, it made me laugh out loud. So I think along with the sadness, you'll have a lot of laughs as well, a nice sort of warm feeling about this romantic love story that they've got. And I don't think it's your typical Bollywood love story because it's a love story of two adults and coming together and getting married. And we saw a couple of adult sort of topics and jokes. So it's not your sort of average teeny bopper love story from Bollywood. And it, as I said, obviously they'll show the span before they had the daughter. She lived for 18 years, so we'll see the life story of the 18 years and then post her death. So I'm assuming it's going to be about a 25-year-old journey for the couple. I'm not sure whether they actually got divorced or they're separated, but it certainly looks like it. And they had a couple of changes in terms of makeup, so you could see that there was a progression of life as they got older, because Priyanka had very short hair and Farhan Akhtar had a moustache as well. So all in all, I mean, it looks like a very compelling story, littered with humour, a tinge of sadness, and I'm really looking forward to this. So I can't wait to wait and see this in the cinema. I would urge you to go and see this film because I think it's going to be a bit of a success, given that this film is the return of the Desi girl Priyanka Chopra, Jonas now. And also it's just premiered at the Toronto Film Festival in Toronto last week. So whether it gets any awards, I don't know, because the awards will be announced after I post this video, and it'll be at the end of September. So fingers crossed that the film wins some awards, and that will give it some more boosts at the box office. And also I think Priyanka's now sort of very busy doing some projects in the US again. She's got one or two small projects, but she's now actually sort of planning her own film with Barry Levinson, apparently, who's the director of Rain Man, and she's penned this author-backed role for herself. So if that comes off, it's going to be a huge, huge sort of film, Oscar-worthy, hopefully. And this film is actually produced by her production company called Purple Pebble Productions. So she's actually producing this film partly, and the film is directed by Shonali Bose, who her previous work, the only one that I'm aware of or am familiar with, is the film called A Margarita with a Straw with Kalki Caitlin. Now, if you haven't seen that film, I urge you to go and see that film. Find it on any streaming platforms. It is an absolute joy. And so if she's done that with that film, I can see that if this film is along those same kind of lines in terms of her direction, in terms of the script, the writing, the humor, then I can just see that this film with a big star like Priyanka is going to do extremely well. So I would check it out definitely. And of course, if you live outside of outside of India, these films will have subtitles as well. So do go and check it out at your cinemas, and I think it's going to be a good watch. I'm really looking forward to this film and can't wait. So until the next time, keep watching, and hooray for the return of the Desi girl. My desi girl, my desi girl. Okay, take care. Bye.